hope this works. Does this work? Okay, it is. Cool. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, so hi everyone who isn't watching JJ play Deep Rock Galactic, I guess. I'm sorry, Boomer. I wasn't sure exactly how OBS worked. It should be good now. I think I'm live. Hey Boomer. We're back. Okay, I clicked the button like 3 seconds later, and then OBS is just weird. I switched away from Streamlabs because I saw something something about like there being an exploit. So yeah, I'm just using normal OBS now. Is the volume okay still? I'm never sure how the audio output capture works. Like, is it connected to the volume that I have? Because that's what I think it says it should do, but who knows? Also, where are we? It's been a week. Ooh. Oh yeah, you have the very expensive everything. But yeah, we lost Guy. Look at this pitiful excuse for a party. Only 4 characters. No Guy. Who's the other person? Yeah, no Tyr either. At least we have better Luke. Speaking of better Luke, I should steal this. I can't steal this from Luke? What? Bad game design. I guess you're just getting this then. Yep, okay. So I think now I have to go back to that cave I found earlier. Let's check. No, not that. Place called Orton Cavern. Oh, I'm gonna need to read all of these because they aren't just descriptions, are they? These are... I'll need to say... Okay, at the end of the playthrough, I will say all of these in my voice for Luke, assuming I remember it. But okay. Yep, Orton Cavern, which I think is that cave that I was at before. Ooh, a skip. Ash, do you remember the time we visited this town as children? Yeah, you made me pinky swear to come here together when we grew up. But you said there was no point to pinky swearing. That your father had never kept his promises anyway. And then you left me behind and went off to play with Guy. That's all in the past. But you did keep your promise. The two of us have come here again, in the end. Have we not? You made that promise with Luke. I'm not Luke. No, you are Luke. The same Luke that I knew. I can tell. Ah, yes, the Loot Bithras. Best React emote. We should petition Unicode to make them a straight up emoji. Natalia, please. Why can't you step there? But yes, this very confusing block puzzle. And by very confusing, I mean I don't see any way it's possible. Surely I come back here, right? And I'm able to do it then? Surely. There couldn't possibly be something that I'm missing. Okay, and I need to head back to my boat. I think I've explored enough of this half of the continent. Grinded off of enough birds and non-birds and arguably birds. It's almost time to head for Ocean Cavern, so I'd better get packed. Or will you go for me? If so, I'll tell you how to get there. What? If you head west from here by ship and follow the Rhodesian coast south, you'll come to a wide bay. If you pass by the whirlpools, you'll find the entrance to Ocean Cavern. Yeah, I found it before on accident. Dougie! Woof. But yeah, I found that place before, so I think I'll be fine. Pseudo birds like the parrot. I would not call the loot bug a parrot. It is in fact not a parrot. I know, Guy left us. For Luke? What's he doing? No spoilers, Boomer. Come on. Oh, I went too far. Ooh. Okay, so that's not Ocean Cavern? I could get there before. Oh. Huh. There are two of them. They were both caverns.
It's awfully damp in here. It's probably because of the sea breeze. Please wait in the Tartarus, Ion.
Good morning, Romby.
But I'm interested too. No, it's too dangerous.
Go back, Phone Master. You'll be in our way.
Thanks, Ash. Ash tells it like it is.
Are you stupid? What are we going to do with someone who can't fight?
Let's go inside.
Come on, we don't want Ion to get hurt, okay? The femboy is very fragile. Ash, what was this facility built for? You were saying something about replicas earlier. I don't know for sure, but it's likely that this was the site of research into replicas. Those researchers were saying something about Phonomin, right? And there's that dock. It looks like people come here a lot. Let's head inside. We may find something deeper in the cave. You sure sound like you know something we don't, Colonel. Not at all. This is the first time I've been here, though. Although what? Nothing. Ocean Cavern? You've got to be kidding me. This is first time since I got affiliate, which was just before the last stream I did a week ago. So I guess you weren't here for that stream. Ooh, equipment. You're the only character who can use a wand right now. Ooh. Those are some good stats. Wow. Ash, I just realized that you're actually really nice. What are you talking about? Ion, of course. With all that talk about getting in the way, you really meant to keep him out of danger, didn't you? I said he'd get in the way, and I meant he'd get in the way. That's all. Oh, come on. Don't get all shy and embarrassed. You little... Just shut up and walk. Huh, you sure get angry just like Luke. But why you? See? There it is again. There's a lot of wood. Yeah.
I wonder what those are.
No, you don't, Natalia. Just use your arrows.
Wow! Ash, that was great!
Are you okay?
Yes. Yes. I'm fine. Thank you, Ash.
Okay, so that was planned, right? She did that intentionally.
Jade, do you recognize them?
Well, biology is not exactly my specialty. They don't appear to be indigenous to the area.
Looks like this may not go easily.
Oh, sorry for skipping that dialogue. I didn't realize that left trigger would press it. But Jade is canonically a necromancer. And yet, not a biologist. Makes you wonder.
Let's go.
And we don't have Mew. I can't torture Boomer with Mew sounds. What's even the point? Oh wait, hang on. I need to check. How many magic lenses do I have? Only 7. Oh, I should have restocked. I'll use this. I'll use them. I'll try to keep 2 for the end. Okay, I need to remember what my arts are. Ooh, level up. Nice. Someone's paralyzed? Annis. Okay, wait, I need to know what paralyzed does. Is there a way for me to figure out what paralyzed does? Also, I love how all of these are counted as key items. Imagine if there was a separate thing that would make this actually reasonable. Imagine. Okay, do I have a... I don't know if this will let me use it and waste a bottle. And I don't know what it is. I'll just leave her. Honestly, who needs Annis? Oh man, look at this polygal. Sure is orange. Wait. Hold on, there's carmine, cobalt, and grass. Ooh, these die very quickly. I think I might be a tad over-leveled somehow. Either that or Ash is just broken.
Oh my, is it over already?
Uh-huh, it's a thing. Yeah, there was quite a bit of story stuff last stream. Why didn't you check the VOD, Orlov? Fake fan, SMH, my head. You know, I'm beginning to suspect that these rocks have fairly high physical defense.
That wasn't too bad.
Okay, let me see if I can remember the story. So, with the world map that we have here. Did I miss a place? Oh, I missed a place. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't miss a place. I'm going to assume I didn't miss a place. But yeah, so we were on our way to, no. What would... There have only been 6 dungeons so far? That doesn't sound right. I guess it must be, but it doesn't sound right. Oh, really? You're like a while behind then. So we were at Coral Castle, which is the mansion. Then, we left... I can use my cursor. So we were over here. Then we got in a boat. Or something. The boat took us to, like, here, I think? And then we, like, traipsed around in the desert town for a while. And then that brought us back over here to Batical. I think that's Batical. I could be completely wrong. I can check. Yeah. Which is where we got Natalia back in the party. Or entering the party for the first time. Then we did some stuff there. We were in... Oh yeah, where's that? What? We were in, like, that place. Oh, huh. Neat. But yeah, okay. So we were in here. I guess that's the place that I haven't been in yet. I should check that out eventually. Oh wait, no, that's that's the ruins that we were in. That makes sense. Okay. So then we went over to a place that no longer appears on the map because it fell into the underground part of the world for reasons. So I think that section, there's like a section of the map here that is now no longer there. And then in the underground place, we were on like a poison sea kind of thing. We made it to the city where Tyr and Van are from. Oh, right. The reason that fell was because Van tricked, in heavy air quotes, because it didn't take a lot of effort, tricked Luke into doing something very dumb and collapsing the entire city and killing everybody on there who wasn't everybody who was in the city who wasn't a main character. So that's fun. But yeah, so now Luke is kind of chilling in the underground. being annoying like he usually is. Mew stayed with him. Tyr also stayed over there. I think partially for Luke and partially for just because like she has stuff to do in the city where she grew up. But okay, so after that, we pulled some JRPG bullshit to get the ship back onto this part, the normal world. And then we kind of went around all the continents because I didn't know where exactly to go. Found a couple random ports that I could not enter. And then we made it over here, which is the actual place we were supposed to go. We went over here to a kind of lab town. You should check out the couple clips from that stream because they're funny. And there we found out explicitly that Luke is Ash's replica, where a replica is a clone, but also the same age, ? It's not clear exactly how that works. I guess the idea would be something like Star Trek Transporter, but not copying their memories or their personality, and not killing the original. Oh, JJ, I'm so sorry. For being in Canada. That's your fault. But okay, so we were over here. Guy left because he wanted to be with Luke, which you can see in the he left right about the time of the Thanks Guy clip. So then we came back, we took our ship, went back into here. That was a terrible, terrible summary, but now you know. Oh, man, these equipments. Oh, okay. I literally cannot use that. Thanks, game. Hey, were you going easy on those monsters just now? Huh? How stupid are you? You're not planning to lure everybody in and let monsters kill them or something? Are you crazy? The monsters here may be kind of strong, but hardly a match for me. If you're going to keep bothering me like this, you'd better be prepared to face the consequences. What do you mean? You can't do anything to me from there. Not to you, no. You can't mean... No, don't. I won't do anything. As long as you keep quiet. I'm sorry, I can't speak in ellipsis. It's one of my biggest character flaws. But yeah, Luke is really just a complete dumbass. I mean, I know this is known, but I feel like it bears repeating often.
Let's do this.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Here.
Oh, these guys have lots of health. Oh, that was the perfect time to check health. When it was one hit away.
Well, that's taken care of.
Okay, now we can... Oh, that's not where I meant to go. I didn't even know that was a screen transition. I just wanted to turn on the elevator. Oh, I can't turn on the elevator yet because it's even higher. Well, that's just rude. It's still better than the Tales of Arise elevators, which,
What is this place?
So the Tales of Arise elevators have this very interesting mechanic where you pick up the ability to access specific floors with the elevator. And in one place, you turn on parts of the elevator, which lets it stop at different floors. The elevators from Tales of Arise, which is the Tales game that most recently got released like 5 months ago. 4 months ago? Months ago. Yeah, there's one part where you have to turn on like things that provide power to the elevator. And the places that you can go with the elevator are like, you start at floor 4 because it's underground. Then you unlock floor 3, then floor 1, then floor 2. Why? I mean, it's not that bad because like game design wise it works because you like drop to different floors too and it's interesting, but like why? Why did you do this to me, game?
A pharmacy research facility, though it appears to have been abandoned for some time.
The calculation device is still running.
The calculation device? The calculation device?
Impressive. I doubt Luke could have handled this.
What?
This is research regarding the effective scale of pharmacy.
Oh, right, because Luke can't read. Makes sense.
They were trying to create replicas of large objects by increasing the data collection area.
The data collection area. Okay, so it is just Star Trek teleporters.
Large objects? You mean like houses and stuff?
Oh, larger than that. Even back when I was involved, we theoretically could have replicated a small island.
That's huge!
What the hell? Impossible!
What's wrong?
Look at the maximum replica size Van's research shows.
30 million square kilometers. That's more than a tenth of Aldrin.
Wait a second. I need to check some numbers. Land area of the U.S. That's 3 Americas. That's 3 Americas. And like almost 1.5, no, more than 1.5 Russias. That's a lot of area. How much data are they collecting?
Even if they succeeded in making something that size, there'd be no place to put it.
Natalia, what are you talking about? You were in the like sea, the poison sea, like what, a week ago? Come on, Natalia.
They also have a list of previous replica data. The Malkuth military should have disposed of this.
Did Dist smuggle it out?
Most likely. It's data from the people of the destroyed island of Hod.
Ash, why are you I thought you and Dist were like, not quite friends, but on the same team at least. Oh, the destroyed island of Hod. Hold up.
There's no mistaking it. I was the one who had them take it at the time.
The destroyed island of Hod.
Don't tell me they're trying to resurrect a replica Hod.
A replica Hod? I don't know what that means. What was Hod?
I wonder. Let's take this data with us.
Hey, are these Teagles?
I don't want to call this a Mew, but like, we have a backup Mew.
How can they eat if they're trapped in a place like this?
Someone must be taking care of them. These two are probably a replica and its original.
Yes, they both have a star-shaped mark in the same place.
Jade, how can you see that from that far away? Did Jade necromancy up some, like, very powerful eyeballs?
I wonder if these little guys breathe fire like Mew.
They need the Sorcerer's Stone.
Wow!
I guess not.
I wonder if this one's the same. This one doesn't seem as energetic.
It must be the replica. It's common for them to have reduced abilities.
Like Luke.
But Colonel,
I see.
Oh,
Replica data extraction can have a negative effect on the original in some cases.
I skipped her saying that it's that this one was the original.
oh my. What sort of negative effect?
Less fire. Come on, Natalia, you saw it.
In the worst case, the original dies. Though with perfect isophones, a different effect occurs.
No way. So does making me mean that Ash is...
Natalia, Ash, there's no need to worry. Symptoms will always present themselves within 10 days for inorganic matter.
Okay.
It's even faster for living things. 7 years later, Ash is doing fine. There's no need to worry.
Thank goodness.
There's no need to worry about Ash. We still need to worry about Luke. Wait, why was Luke worried about Ash?
It's pretty sad that I've got Drek like you worrying about me.
Yeah. What?
What, you want to start something? Enough! Shut up!
Replica stuff is complicated. You came up with this technology, right?
Yes. Though it's a part of my past I wish I could erase.
We've been here long enough. Let's go.
So all we learned was that the Commandant's trying to make a really big replica?
That's plenty. Let's go.
Go where?
I can do the rest alone. I'll take you back to your homeland.
Tales of the Abyss, but every time Ash calls Luke Drek, it speeds up by 20%. I can't even examine the Cheagles? What? I can't examine anything. And I can't go up the elevator. There's clearly more to this dungeon. Do I have to come back here later? And I get elevator access or something? Because I'm not seeing a way to get up. This is just because Annis is paralyzed. It has no negative effect on the party because she's not very useful.
I cover you!
Bring all to Ash and Ruin!
Okay, what? Ash, that's a pretty good attack you have.
Colonel, you're so cool! Ionian Sergeant Annis tackling having some problems? Yeah, well, it's wrong.
Oh, I got a paralysis bottle. I could use that on Annis, but I'm not going to.
Be careful. There's something here.
What?
Ash is so cool. Hi. I was wondering why there wasn't a boss fight. I'm also glad that I have exactly one more magic lens than necessary. Also, I lied. Oh, right, I can't use it because I apparently can't toss her a bottle. Wait, okay. No, that's not what I want. Dang it. Oh, she died. That's great. Oh, huh. Ow. Okay. At least I have a bunch of magic bottles. Oh, we already did that much damage? Oh. Huh. That's not great. Ash, please heal yourself before you die. Thank you, Ash. Oh. God damn it, Ash. Okay, I feel like aerial laser is not a very good attack. Ooh, Ash, please use the apple gel that you had earmarked for yourself. Ash. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Ash is no longer dying. Oh, now Jade is dying though. And I got bubbled. Rip Jade. How are those tentacles so long? And fine, I guess I'll res these two. Ash. Jade. How did you... Ash. Oh, and I don't have... Okay. That's fun.
Take heed.
Don't expect any thanks.
No. No, Natalia, please. Aim. Natalia. Natalia, please. That worked perfectly. Annis didn't get any levels, exactly as she deserves. And her max HP increased. What? She didn't... What? Did she get a max HP increase for being dead?
What the heck was that? It was huge. Disgusting.
Yeah, she ruined it at the end. She was supposed to just be unconscious for the entire fight while the adults did things.
Pharmacy research involves a number of chemicals that are harmful to living creatures.
Hey, Dusty. Guy left us to be with Luke. It's awful.
That may have been what caused this.
We have different definitions of harmful, Jade.
Ash, thank you for protecting me.
I know, Dusty. It's terrible. That's a good question, computer. I am not sure. I might play some of the other Tales games. One thing that I will do is a Hollow Knight randomizer in the meantime. But also, Natalia, how many life bottles did you have to dump on his sorry ass? You were the one who protected him.
Let's get moving.
But oh yeah, there's something that I promised Orlov I would do. So, this is going to sound like a complete non sequitur, because it is. But the language, the Hindi language, has 4 different sounds that in English we would all kind of map onto the letter T. So I'm doing a verbal demonstration of them. Should I copy the symbols and paste them into chat too? That sounds like effort. I don't want to do that. But okay, so the first 2 are kind of a pair. So there's ta, which is just like normal. Then there's ta. Wait, let me say that. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Ta, ta. So ta is the first one. Ta is the second one. There's more emphasis. There's more breathing out. And then there's, I don't know why you have P's and B's. Yeah, I mean, it's because the, like, breathing out more and having it be, like, kind of louder in a sense is the difference in sound. So if you're not used to that, it doesn't sound like a difference. So it's ta and ta. I might have skipped into the fourth one there, but okay. So the third and fourth ones are also different. There's da and ta. So the 4 of them, ta, ta, da, and ta. You may or may, I may or may not be saying them correctly. The mic and Twitch and everything might be like ruining the audio quality. So who knows? But that's the general concept. But yeah, there's also aspirated different. Most consonants have an aspirated version. So there's pa and pa, ba and ba, ga and ga. Well, yeah. I mean, as far as I know, Klingon was made to sound weird to English speakers, right? And so there are lots of natural languages that sound weird to English speakers. Oh yeah, there's also ka and k. Hindi is an interesting language. I know very little of the language. I know the phonology because I learned how to read and write when I was in elementary school. But my parents didn't want to. Okay, well, my sister is deaf. My older sister is deaf. She's my only sister, but I specify older because my parents had planned to teach their children Hindi, but because my sister was deaf, they decided that trying to go between trying to teach her multiple languages while doing that would have been too much for her and too much for them, so they didn't go for it. Or love. I'm Indian. Both of my parents are Indian. That's why my Discord profile is I'm Indian American, not to be confused with American Indian. But yeah, that's why my Discord profile is brown, because it's originally from a Chinese manhwa, and so the color was the kind of pale, off-white thing that you usually see there. But I recolored it in Paint.net. But yeah, so both my parents are Indian. My dad was born in India. My mom was born in the Indian diaspora in South Africa, and then grew up most of her life in India. And then they both came to the U.S. for grad school, and met in Long Island. So that's why I don't sound like I have an Indian accent, because I was born and raised in the United States. Hey, these are neat rocks. They're almost like mirrors. I bet if we dug some out and took them back, they'd sell for a lot. My, so they are. They look so pretty, too. Ah, mirror stone. It's a good source of phonomins, so I imagine there are 1 or 2 researchers out there who would pay you well for it. Really? We don't have time for that. If you want some, come back later and get it yourself. Besides, you need special tools to excavate it. Nice try, though. Boo, 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 boo. I know I have an American accent. Yeah. I've lived in Maryland for pretty much my entire life.
Welcome back!
That.
An earthquake!
This is a 3-second clip. I mean, it's... Yeah, Maryland is right next to Washington, D.C., pretty much. But yeah, Orlov, it's one of those things that's just if you're used to it, then it makes perfect sense, and you can easily differentiate it. If you're not, then you can't. With Chinese languages, those are tonal, and so people who aren't used to conveying information through tone, that doesn't make sense. If you want a simpler example, French, at least continental French, I don't know about Creole or Canadian French or whatever, but continental French doesn't have a h sound in it. So yes, they can make the sound of exhaling, but they don't perceive it to be language, which is we as English speakers, not that you're completely an English speaker, but we as people who can speak English perceive h as being a complete sound, but French people wouldn't necessarily notice that. So, linguistics is cool. There are plenty of linguists who understanding different sounds, Dusty. I I will check that out though, because I haven't heard of Norwegian phonology. Ah, more swearing? I was under the impression that French people swear quite a bit anyway. But also, Natalia is really trying.
Thank you.
I remember the last time I
Oh.
thanked you like that.
Look at her little blush. Oh, and look at Luke's Ash's. Look, that's Ash's face right now.
Yes. I wanted to sneak out of the castle, so I jumped from a window.
That earthquake may have been Southern Rugnica falling.
Southern Rugnica falling. Yeah. No, Natalia. Natalia definitely needs something.
What? Why?
At least Annis, like, is doing it for the money. And Tyr is at least sensible enough about it to not be explicit in any way. But Natalia is just really going at it.
Because Luke destroyed the Sephiroth tree supporting Southern Rugnica. It was barely hanging on by the Sephiroth from other areas. It's about time it fell.
Come on, Luke. Destroying 2 continents?
What effect will that have on other regions?
Did you forget that we've been having the Phone Master open the doors to the Sephiroth?
Or are a duck?
Even with the doors open, the passage rings are protected with Yulian seals. No one can use them.
Wait, Orlov, you're appropriating Baron's culture. You can't do that. Van can. Link.
In other words, Van is able to control the Sephiroth. Then, is his objective the further destruction of the Outer Lands?
That's what it looks like. From what I heard, the next to fall will be the area around St. Bina.
Amazing, JJ. I'll try that out next time I'm in Canada. Well. Okay, I'm going to not do that anymore. Well. Okay. I might have to hear someone say it. Which line? Van can?
I don't have time to play with you anymore. Goodbye.
We need Tommy Wiseau to direct a game.
I guess the channel's closed.
JJ, don't be crude.
Master!
Mew.
Mew. Sabina's in danger.
I think from the fact that he's observing Tyr from afar, we can assume that his sex life is going the way that it always has. And the way that he deserves forever.
Luke, you're awake.
Is this a flower garden?
No, he doesn't. That's the joke.
They're Selenias, the only flowers that grow in the Cliffoth. They bloom at night.
What do you mean night? You're under the crust of the world. You can't see the sun anyway.
The outer lands cover the sky,
Oh.
so hardly any sunlight gets through.
Oh, okay, so they did think this through.
Anyway, you look like you were worried about something.
Cliffoth, yeah.
Oh, right. I want to go back to the Outer Lands.
You'll be able to go back at some point, but for right now,
No, I have to go back now. Ash said St. Bina's gonna fall.
Luke, get away from her. Look at that expression. This is clearly not something that she's comfortable with.
but you've been asleep this whole time.
I could hear. He and I are connected.
Even if that's true, how do you plan to prevent St. Bina from falling?
Well,
You don't understand a thing.
Did no army hard for? Were you? Oh, okay. You replied to the wrong comment. I was so confused for a second. But yeah, that sounds nice. I feel like there would be a lot of fire bombs over Germany.
You base all your actions on what others say and never try to understand things for yourself. That's no different than how you acted at Exariuth.
Wow, she's really calling him out on his lack of character development.
you're right. Master Van said so. Ash said so. That's all I ever say.
Oh no, are we gonna have a character development moment? Like 20 hours into the game.
No wonder everyone got sick of me and left me behind.
The spinny cam. Just spinning around his body. I love it. But whoa, he really is developing a character.
You knew that they went back to the Outer Lands?
I told you, Ash and I are connected. I saw it through him. I really am his replica.
Yes.
Luke,
Up till now, all I ever paid attention to was myself.
He's realizing it.
And I'm not even sure I saw myself clearly.
He's realizing it.
yeah.
I want to change. I have to change.
Okay, I think this is a little bit heavy-handed for his first major character development moment. But, you know, it's better than nothing.
If you really mean that, then perhaps you can. But even if you change, that won't bring back Exariuth. And it won't erase the fact that thousands died.
Thousands! Luke! Thousands!
With the weight of all that on your shoulders, how do you plan to change?
I don't know. That's all I know how to say. I'm pathetic.
Exactly.
If I could make up for Xeriuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took.
This sounds like an excuse to not apologize.
If my dying could bring back Xeriuth, then I'd be scared. But I'd die.
What if your dying could make us all feel better? Would you die for that?
But that's not how things are. Even if I tried to make up for it, I'd never be able to. So I'm gonna start with what I can do. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm serious. I want to change.
I still don't think you really understand. Not while you can talk about dying so easily.
I won't ask you to trust me right away. Tyr, you carry knives on you, right?
Oh?
Yes?
Let me borrow one for a minute.
Anime cutscene? Whoa, 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 whoa. You call that a knife?
Luke?
With this, I say goodbye to who I have been.
Yes, yes he is, Orlov. It's like that moment in Mulan, but not cathartic and more heavy-handed.
I want you to watch me from here on out, and then make up your mind. I may not do a good job right away. I may make mistakes, but I'm going to change.
Wait, he didn't even... What? His like... I don't know what to call them, but like the parts that were in front of his body weren't even cut, and now they're gone. Luke.
All right.
Also now, he just looks like Asbel.
I'll be watching you.
I haven't even played that game, but he looks exactly like Asbel.
Please.
I will. But don't ever take it for granted. I can give up on you at any time.
Why haven't you yet, Tyr?
Anyway, right now, if Saint Bina is really going to fall, we have to find a way to stop it.
Yeah. Well, he has to look good for Guy.
Right. But what should we do?
You're right, Boomer. How could I make such a mistake?
Let's ask the mayor, my grandfather. He should be in the meeting.
Oh, your grandfather is the mayor? What's next? Is the bridge out?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, alright, let's try and get a better look at his character model. He didn't even get a new title from that? He didn't even get a new title from that. What? How are we supposed to believe that his character grew if his character canonically did not grow? I have no idea how to keep St. Bina from falling, but we've got to get there somehow. Yes, even if we can't prevent its destruction, we can at least evacuate everyone. Let's ask Grandfather, the mayor, about it. Tyr. What? I don't know much about anything, so I might not understand what the mayor says, and... well, I may need you to explain a lot of it to me, but I'm going to make my own decisions. Good, but don't use lack of knowledge as an excuse. Yeah, sorry. There's no need to rush things. Just start by doing what you can, alright? Yeah, and the first thing I can do is talk to the mayor, your grandfather. Right, let's go. Oh, another skip. This place looks a lot different from anything I've seen in the Outer Lands. You mean because of the miasma? Well, that too, but these buildings, they look different, and this strange material they're made of. True, Yulia City is rather unique compared to towns in the Outer Lands, but no one here knows how it was built. What do you mean? This city has been around since before the Outer Lands were raised, since the Dawn Age. The Dawn Age, you know? It's protected from the miasma by what was cutting-edge technology even for the time, but since then we've lost most of that knowledge. Huh? So we don't know how these buildings were built? No, we don't. We can make simple repairs, but expanding or rebuilding it is beyond our capabilities. Wow. I had better be able to buy magic lenses. Okay, good. My equipment... I kept my equipment despite being in a vastly different place. Also, why is Luke level 26 while Tyr is 22? Is it because Tyr was dead? It might have been because Tyr was dead for some boss fights. And I also need a bit of a break. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Oh, wait. Yes! Yes! I was wondering when he would say Mew. What's this? Ah, this is the roster. It contains a list of everyone living in Aldrent. Excuse me? Oh, but it's missing some data. Say, Luke, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but could you help fill in the roster information? Sure, but what do I do? Every time you meet someone insignificant, just write down their information with this item. The character disc. The CD. If you do that, next time we open this book, information about the new people will automatically be added. 2-second shot of the book with no dialogue. It's not our most important priority, so just do it when you think of it. I'll go ahead and enter our own information right now. But I'm a replica. But you're still a resident of this world. Yeah. Ooh. Oh wait, can I give Luke the sword that I just... I love ludonarrative dissonance. But also no, you're just taking the scimitar. Guy's gonna get the good sword. No. Okay, that's good tankiness. I like that. Player characters. Oh my gosh. What? Dog. Oh, look at that tail wagging. That's definitely how dogs wag their tails, right? Oh, that cat is something up close. Why do I always play games with cursed cats? Oh wait, okay, I guess Luke, this replica model was the character title that he got and I just didn't notice. But okay, it looks like each costume has it. Oh wait, does Ash? God, General, Loving Son. Oh my god. Ash, your hair is out of control. I need to switch to you as soon as possible to give you that hair. Yeah, I can zoom in or out. I cannot pan. Yeah, let's check up on Ash's abs again. Ah, there's nothing there. Ash, you need to take a lesson from Luke. There you go. Luke knows what's up. This is like that... Oh god, have you seen that meme on Twitter? Where it's just like, I'm gonna go out, not like that you aren't, and then they're wearing a much skimpier outfit. I need to make one of those, but with Ash and Luke. Are you looking for Mayor Teodoro? Oh hey, Pizza knows something about Teodoro. He's in the conference room inside the central facility. There are 10 Sephiroth altogether, but the first and second, which generate the planet Storm, and the fifth and eighth, which maintain the Albertesque seal, are especially important. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, I need to add a hydrate command. I'm gonna hydrate right now, you should all do it too. Tyr, are you planning to go to the Outer Lands again? Yulia placed a defense system on the Sephiroth. The first layer is the Dothic seals that keep people from approaching the passage rings. The second layer is the Albertesque seal, maintained by the 5th and 8th Sephiroth, which prevents all the Sephiroth from being manipulated. The third layer is the Yulian seals that Yulia herself placed on the passage rings. Without disengaging these layers, no one can control the Sephiroth. I wonder what Van is trying to do. Are you the one who destroyed the 5th Sephiroth's passage ring? 16 years ago, the one for the 8th Sephiroth also disappeared, so that means the second layer of the Sephiroth defense system has been disengaged. Uh-oh, this is bad. What am I gonna do? What's wrong? Oh, it's you, Tyr. Well, actually, when I went to replenish supplies, I forgot to buy rice. Mayor Teodoro's gonna get mad at me for forgetting again. You never change, do you? How much did you need? You'll give me some? If I can get at least 5 sets of rice, I think I can recover it. You can be pretty harsh. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to purchase some rice for this fetch quest. I don't know why he can't come over here. Oh. Wait a second. There's no rice. I don't have rice. I have 3 rice. What? No. Why? I have 5 rice. I have 5 rice. This is so rude. 3 plus 4 is more than 5. No, but JJ. There's 4 rice, but there's also 3 more rice. I could just give him one of the rice. The rice. I have so much rice. Mew, 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 mew. You're certainly in a good mood, Mew. I am. Master got better and I'm happy. But Luke is always so mean to you. Turns to the camera. Don't you get tired of him? No, I know that Master's actually a nice person. That's why he saved me in the Chigo Woods. You know, I think you've helped him quite a bit as well. I did? Really? Yay! I'm going to keep on helping, breathing fire and breaking rocks. Breathing fire and breaking rocks, breathing fire and breaking rocks. Actually, I meant helping in an emotional sense, but I guess it really is true that Cheagles don't forget their debts. Yeah, I think it's called slavery, honestly. Like, that's a layer past abusive relationship at that point. Wait, was I clipped into that guy while he was on the stairs and I wasn't? That's great. Ordinarily, only a few people are allowed to enter the phone stone room on the lower level. Huh. I guess I'm a few people. Who? What? I see. Thank you for your wisdom. Conference room, upper level. Yep.
Tyr, I was looking for you about the third phonic hymn. Oh, so he's recovered?
This is literally Ion's voice. They barely even tried. This is like about as different from Ion's voice as my voice for Luke is from my voice for Tyr.
Layla, so has the third hymn symbol been discovered?
What's the third hymn? One of those phonic hymns you use?
So he doesn't know about them.
The phonic hymns I use are Julia's hymns. There are 7 altogether.
Oh, so the third of those 7? Wait, you always just use 2 of them.
I don't understand the symbolism of the others.
Julia's hymns are useless with only the melody. If you don't understand the meaning and wisdom in the hymns, they're just songs. Oh, that's right. The symbol of the third hymn. There was a hidden page in a book Van left behind. It might be written there. When you have a chance, stop by my place and take a look.
Thanks, Layla.
Phonic hymns sound pretty tough.
Yes, the symbols are very difficult. I know all but the 3rd and the 5th, but so far I only understand the 1st and 2nd.
So if you don't know and understand the symbols, they really are just ordinary songs.
Actually, all 7 of Julia's hymns sung consecutively form another phonic hymn.
The 8th hymn.
It's called the Grand Phonic Hymn, and it works even if you don't understand its symbolism. The hymn itself is the symbol of the covenant.
The Covenant?
The whole Covenant with Lorelei Grand Phonic Hymn?
It's said that the Grand Phonic Hymn and the Key of Lorelei together can summon Lorelei.
I need to stop just messing with my controller because I accidentally hit left trigger and that skips dialogue.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, but the Key of Lorelei has been lost, and I don't know the 7th hymn. So it may not mean much in the end.
Cheer up.
Tyr, I don't know this thing. Luke, why are you so sad?
I don't know about the Grand Phonic Hymn, but your 1st and 2nd hymns have really helped. That's good enough.
Luke, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even enter. They've just been sitting out here. What do you mean, no concern of mine? Someone just told me to go over and get their stuff. Why is your conference room so big? Where do you sleep, Mayor? Are you just sitting here by yourself?
Oh, Tyr, it's you. And this must be...
Pleased to meet you. I'm Luke.
You're so right, Mew.
You stay quiet.
Luke, get out of here if you're gonna disrespect Mew like that.
I apologize for what happened at Xerius.
Ah, you're the Luke replica. I see. You really do look the same.
Grandfather!
Oh, I'm sorry. There's no need for you to apologize to us for Xerius, however.
What do you mean?
The fall of Xerius is written in Julia's score. It occurred because it was meant to.
Okay. I'm beginning to understand why this guy is the grandfather of the main villain.
What are you saying? I've never heard that. That makes it the same as Hod.
It's part of the closed score. Only those of Maestro rank or higher know of it.
Okay, so Van actually isn't a bad guy. He was just fulfilling the prophecy, you know? Van is secretly a Calvinist.
If you knew about it through the score, why didn't you try to stop it?
Luke, I'm surprised to hear someone from the Outer Lands say such a thing. A calm, orderly life in accordance with the score is the way of the Order of Lorelei.
Well, yeah, but
Huh, it's really starting to sound like the like counterparty, those 6 people are actually the good guys. Who would have thought?
Why are people read the score on their birthday each year? To learn of the next year and accept the possibilities it holds.
Then why didn't you inform the world about Xerius' destruction?
you'd let everyone know, people wouldn't have had to die.
That's the problem. When faced with a score of death, people become unable to live peacefully.
Of course, sir. No one wants to die.
Sir.
That's not acceptable. Yulia read prosperity for Aldrich and the score. If we don't move history down that path, we'll lose the prosperity we are promised.
Ah. Okay, I think I found the god we attack and dethrone in this JRPG.
We are the Watchers who guide the Outer Lands to prosperity, based on Yulia's score. The Order of Lorelei is a tool for that purpose.
And that's where Grand Maestro Mose held Phone Master Ion and tried to cause a war?
Master Van knew about the score when he took me to Axariuth?
Yes, he has Grand Maestro in his title. Come on, I know that you don't call him Grand Maestro Mose like everybody else around you does, but surely you could have put that together.
That's correct.
You told me neither Malkuth nor Kinlaska listened when you warned them about Hod. Was that a lie?
I'm sorry. You were young. I didn't want to tell you the truth. But Van knows the truth.
The truth.
Then my brother is planning to take revenge on the world.
Well, yeah, you're right, Orloff. That said, he did canonically put that together, so maybe there's hope for him. You know, maybe when he cut off his hair, the hair was like dead weight slowing his brain down. And so now that he doesn't have the hair, he's just better.
He said that a world shackled to the score is better off destroyed.
Tyr, you're mistaken in thinking that Van is trying to destroy the world. It's true that there was a time when Van hated the score after what happened to Hod.
Yeah. So, there's the well-known hydrate or dihydrate, but there's also the lesser-known hydrate and dihydrate for when you choke while you're hydrating.
But now, he's doing an admirable job as an observer.
Observing? Observer? Observing what?
Admirable? Letting everyone in Axariuth die was admirable? You're crazy. There's something wrong with all of you.
Okay, nope, he doesn't have his brains. He can't even be diplomatic while he's in this city and insulting everybody in this city. Amazing, Luke. Keep doing what you're doing.
Not at all. At the end of the 6th phone stone, Yulia's score reads thus. The land of Rugnica will be enveloped in war, and Malkuth shall lose territory. Kimlaska Landveldir shall thrive, and this shall lead to unprecedented prosperity. We have watched all this time in order to bring that unprecedented prosperity to the Outer Lands.
I feel like Malkuth might not feel the same way about this as you do.
But grandfather, Van is trying to cause Saint Bina to fall.
The battle will take place around it. Saint Bina will not fall.
I feel like it won't fall entirely because we beat up Van and force him to retreat.
It is not written in the score.
Thanks, Mayor Grandfather.
Mayor Teodoro, it's time for the council meeting.
I'll be right there. If you two are that worried, take the Yulia Road to the Outer Lands.
The Yulia Road?
See for yourself that your concern is groundless.
And then we're gonna come... I should probably plug you in. And then we're gonna come back, tell him that, no, he actually would have destroyed everything, but we stopped him. And he'll be like, exactly. Saint Bina was never going to fall. I love Tyr's angry pose while he just shuffles away.
We aren't going to accomplish anything here.
Right. But before we go, there's something I want to get from my room, okay?
Sure.
Also, I think we've had enough. Where's your room, Tyr? It's the room you were sleeping in. The second floor in the house next door is my room. Oh. Then, that whole time, I was sleeping in Tyr's bed? Blush? Master, is something wrong? No, Baka. Let's go. Come on, let me get my third phone. Just like before. Huh? I left Yulia City like this last time, when I first met you. Oh. The time I went to the Outer Lands to stop my brother. Tyr. I've got to stop him this time, and we've got to save Saint Bina. Yeah, I can't let another Exeri youth happen. Okay, what's this about Discord? Ooh, okay, alright. I'm liking it. I will add that to Twitch as soon as I feel like it. Definitely before the next stream. Why don't you sell me my one rice? I'll give you rice in exchange for rice. Please. Oh, I should refill on magic lenses. Glad I remembered that. Oh, and apple gels. I'm guessing you don't have any equipment? No, why would you? However much the mayor may ask, I can't countenance giving away resources for free. One more rice, that's all I needed. And there's no way for me to get it, I don't think. It's terrible.
Dan hated the score. He was always talking about it here in this room.
Your room?
He'd stand about where you are now and say he could never forgive a world that let Hod die.
Why does he care so much about Hod?
The Isle of Hod was Malkuth land, destroyed in the Hod War 16 years ago. It was our home. Hod fell into the cliff-off, just like Exariuth.
But I guess that time not literally everyone died.
Van and my mother, who was pregnant with me, fell into the cliff-off. Van probably used a phonic hymn. Something happened before I went to the Outer Lands. Van returned to this city, something he didn't do very often.
Ooh, flashback.
Ash seems to suspect something.
Ash is still a bit dainty.
Dainty?
He'll cause trouble if he learns that the people of the Outer Lands will be annihilated.
Shall we have Sing keep tabs on him?
Yes.
I thought my brother was planning something terrible. At least that many people were going to die.
Okay, what? Was that a flashback? It wasn't from Tyr's perspective. Did she imagine that happening? Did she dream that happening?
I couldn't allow that to happen, even if Hod had been left to die because of the score. I swore I'd stop him, even if it meant killing both of us.
Okay, so earlier she was like, Luke, no, don't talk about killing yourself so lightly. Tyr now. I'd be willing to die.
Tyr. But it looks like I failed. I couldn't save Exariuth.
That's because
I can't blame it all on you. I took an assignment in the Outer Lands in order to stop Van.
No, Luke, this isn't your fault because she resonated with you. This is your fault because you listened to him when it was obvious he was planning something evil.
You're strong.
wonder.
Strong, but thanks for telling me about all this.
Too strong.
I think maybe I understand it a little better.
Yeah, because you never asked her anything important. You've known each other for like weeks by this point, and this is the first time you've had a real conversation.
That's the first time you've ever thanked me for anything.
Really?
I'm so happy you two are growing close to each other.
Oh no. Neo is writing fanfics about them, isn't he?
It's not like that. By the way, what did you come here to get?
A book on phonology. I thought you would need it.
Why?
A hyperresonance is caused by seventh phonons. I think this will help you learn to control them.
Oh, thanks.
Two thank yous in one conversation? This is character development.
The Yulia Road is to the right of the meeting room. Let's go.
Okay, reading time. Where do I read this? I see. Oh hey, look, we viewed about a quarter of all the skits in the game. Yay! Yeah, he is nice Luke now. That doesn't make him competent Luke. But how come you didn't go with Ash and the others, Tyr? Why should I have gone? I had no reason to. Yeah, maybe not, but I was ordered by Mose to search for the seventh phone stone. The one in Exariuth turned out to be a fake. Granted, I have to report that, but that has nothing to do with Ash. Besides, he's one of my brother's troops. I can't trust him. Oh, so don't think I stayed for you, either. Sad face. I plan to discuss my course of action with Grandfather. You just woke up before I left, that's all. Oh, yeah. Right. But I'm going with you now, to watch you, and see whether you really can change. Remember that. Yeah, I know. I'll do everything I can. Good night, JJ. I'll probably end stream. I'm not really tired, so I'll go for a little longer. The next save point I find, I'll end stream. After the one in this room, obviously. And after any other ones that are in the city, right? The next new save point I find, I'll end stream. Yep. She really is. Is she succeeding? Who knows? Rice guy, take my other rice. What is your problem, Rice guy? Why can't I give you 4 sets of rice? God. That guy sucks. Oh, I don't think this was the place. I'm very smart. But anyway, we needed Luke to get some exercise. So it's fine. Wait, where am I going? Is it somewhere in here? It is. Cool.
This path connects to the Aramis Spring on the Pedamian continent.
Pedamian continent.
That place is crawling with monsters. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It'll be all right, Mew.
Oh, I skipped Mew dialogue. What's even the point?
Here we go.
You know, this Yulia road doesn't seem much like a road to me. I wonder what those words on the bottom are. Because it's clearly a different number of words, so it's not just saying Aramis Spring.
Whoa! It dumped us out into the water.
Oh, he's so cold. He's shivering.
It's all right. You won't get wet.
Why is that the main
How come?
concern?
Apparently, the force from the Sephiroth spout pushes the water aside.
Those Sephiroth things sure are strong if they can lift the whole land into the sky. And I destroyed one.
No, 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 no. You told one of them to destroy itself. You did not destroy one of them.
Standing around depressed isn't going to help anything.
You're right. I came back here to do what I can. And I'm hopeless.
Exactly. Oh. Okay, I did not realize that would happen. But again, this doesn't seem like a road. But wow, that was neat. It sure took me by surprise getting thrown into a pool like that. You said it uses the Sephiroth, right? How does it work? We don't understand the theory behind it, we just make use of it. There are many more phonic arts and fawn machines left from the Dawn Age, but we just don't fully understand them yet. Oh, the Dawn Age must have been a pretty amazing time. It probably was. In fact, Yulia herself is said to have helped invent most of the technology of the time. So that's why it's called the Yulia Road? Yes, Yulia is said to have founded it. I heard that Yulia was a great person too. Yeah, it sounds like it. I was never interested in that stuff, so I never bothered to learn about it. Well, now's a good time to start. One step at a time. Yeah. What's that flower doing? It's just red. Oh wait, is that actually the way out? Oh, this is just a wall. Okay. Yes, I love clipping upstairs. Oh, another red. I should use those eventually. It looked like there was more stuff down here though, maybe? Nope, there was not.
It's about time you showed up, Luke.
It's Guy. Return of Guy. Has he been waiting here?
Hey, you cut your hair. Nice. Clean cut. Looks good.
You know, I'm beginning to suspect that Guy has feelings for Luke.
It's just like I saw when I was connected with Ash. Guy waited for me. Guy.
Huh? What is it?
I'm not Luke.
I'm sorry, I need to screenshot Luke. I'm not Luke.
Jeez, I don't need you talking like Ash, too.
But I'm a replica.
So, that guy doesn't like to be called Luke anyway. I say take it.
Take it? You haven't changed a bit.
You sure have, though. You don't have to put yourself down so much.
I'm not. It's just...
Sure you are. Who cares about names at this point? You could at least look happy to see me, after I went to the trouble of waiting here for you.
You're right. Thanks.
I mean, he is also physically down, right? Guy has the high ground. He's making a me expression.
He says he's going to change.
Guy, please never change.
Looks like you never do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure game. Friend for life? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Whoa. There is only one Luke to him. The proof lies in their time together. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, that. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, the archaeologists will find them. Oh my god, there's so much money just sitting here. Oh, there's the fabled save point. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. I was going to be sad about the fact that I have to save and not play more of the game, but then I remembered that I'm not playing as Natalia anymore, so I'm no longer sad. Luke's sure seems different. Yes, I suppose he's changed a bit. That must have been a tough experience for him. Like Xerath's collapse and Van's betrayal. Well, we'll have to wait and see whether he can truly change or not. I just hope he doesn't let everything get him down. I wouldn't worry. He's got you to depend on. And you as well. I suppose. Anyway, shall we get going? Yes, let's. And by get going, I mean saving and quitting. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. And yes, I think that Guy will be a great help to Luke. Uh-huh. Yep. That's really all that needs to be said here. Okay, I will add that bridge emote, because that's great. And yeah. Night, everyone.